Hey, it's Erica, the Design Diva. My purpose is to make you pop on paper and shine online. Welcome to this lesson where I will be sharing you how to create a coming soon page. And we are going to be using the website builder that comes with the hosting package when you purchase it from Namecheap. Okay. And we already have the hosting and domain name set up. So you can tune into another lesson to get those instructions. So today we are going to dive in and we're just going to do the coming soon page and just see how easy it is. Okay, so let's dive into this together. We are going to go over to the account for the owner of this website. And when you go to from your dashboard, you are going to click on hosting list on the left hand side there once you're logged in to your account. And we're going to click on the go to cPanel button here. It's going to open in a new tab, okay, or a new window, depending on how you have your settings done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just use the website builder that is built in. And I know it's right here, but if you don't see it right away, if it doesn't jump out at you, you can start typing in website in the search bar up here, and it'll come up to website builder, okay? And it has this little um, purple looking type of icon, okay? So I am going to go ahead and click website builder here. And again, it opens in a new tab and you'll see that it does a little bit of loading. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're going to select a template. So you can choose one of the categories on the left hand side to just kind of narrow down, seeing what it is. They give you some random templates just off the bat, right? And once they give you those random templates, you can, or one of those random templates, you can go again, like I said, to the side. Let's see. We're going to go, let's just look at the e-commerce. You can see that what they look like. A landing page is probably what we'll end up going with because we are trying to do coming soon. Okay. So that's probably going to work well. And again, I'm showing you how to do a coming soon page, but you could actually do your website with this website builder. That's in another lesson. We'll do that in another lesson. So I'm just going to look at the landing page options they have available here. And um, let's see, this kind of looks good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quick preview so we can just kind of see what it looks like. The thing with the coming soon page is you don't want to spend a lot of time with it, especially if you're going to develop an entire website. So this does look pretty good. It has like all of the elements that we pretty much need here. Okay. All right. I actually kind of like that. And since it's gonna be a personal site, this is good. So you're saying landing page, this could also serve as a one-page website. So if that's where you are, let's look at the business ones really quick because I could always just use one of the business ones and just use the home page for coming soon. Let's look under see what they have under construction. So they do have a few here for under construction. All right, it looks okay. So none really pop out at me. This one is probably like cute. And one of the things we don't want to do is just look at the pictures only or the imagery only. But we don't want to have to do too much work, okay? Okay, no, that one is too blah. And let's just preview this one. So probably the hardest part is going to be trying to figure out which page you want to do. Okay, so that one is very basic as well. So I'm going to just go back into, let's see, personal page. Let's see. This one looks really inviting. And let's see. Okay, so this is actually not too bad. Let's see. Okay, so everything is on a separate page here. So it's this is a good one to use maybe in the future when we develop the entire website. But for now, I'm just gonna go with one of the landing pages, the one that we looked at. This one. I just want to look really quick. Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with this one for now. I'm gonna select it. Once you select, again, you can spend lots of time going through each and every template you have there. If you get into the website builder here, all you're gonna do is you'll select one of the elements down here. Okay, you select the element, and then you're going to see the options for that particular element you have selected, and you just edit the options for it. Okay, so I'm gonna really quick just go ahead and click on this picture right here. I'm gonna click edit. I'm gonna actually upload a new picture. Okay, and I'm gonna let's see. Let's find a good one, and I want to try to find one that is kind of that same type of orientation, so it doesn't again take us way too long. We don't want it to turn into a full all-out session. Okay, so I found a pretty decent one here. So I'm just gonna if I can just drag it over here. Okay. So I just drag and drop it from my file explorer on my computer. I'm gonna click that one and select it. Okay, and then you see it's kind of like cut off. It has that parallax effect on it, as you can see. It has that parallax effect. So what we can do is kind of put it more at the top, as you can see. And excuse me, I'm so sorry about that. One, what I'm gonna do is kind of maybe bring it out a little bit more because we definitely don't want it to be cut off. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with the settings in here, um, just to give it the look that I want. Um, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can just resize this section so this is not cutting off all the top of her head. Another thing that I could probably do is just to go in and crop the image before I upload it. And as a matter of fact, let me click and see. I may be able to actually crop it from within. Let's see. Nope. Okay, so it does not give that option. That's okay though. No problem. I'm going to see if I can just resize this. Okay, so I just click and drag, and it's actually doing a pretty good job of cropping it, resizing. Okay. What I'm gonna do is looking through and let's see. It's not really filling in over here. I can see some white space over there, so I'm gonna go in and quickly edit. And I want it to, again, we don't want to cut off the top of her head there. So what I'm gonna try to do is go and see if I can make it 100% wide. Okay, that's a little bit better there. Um, yeah, I probably want to keep the height on R2. Okay, that gives us a little better picture there, a better image. Okay. Alright. So, and I'm going to resize that a little bit. Okay. All right. So I don't want the text to go over her face. So I'm gonna see if yep. So I'm gonna align it to the left there. Okay. And let's see. There should be some spacing where I can put a little padding there. And oh, that's not enough. So that looks a lot better. I'm gonna bring this size of this down right here. Okay. I have here, I'm gonna go into my, I don't want to add one. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. I'm going to change text there, and I'm gonna change it to probably like a heading 2 or something. And bring it over to this. Okay. All right, so that's, I was gonna say it's done, but it is not done because I definitely clear. If you have custom colors or anything, you can definitely do that here. Yeah. And this won't be her fully open. And we're gonna change that color here. And we're just gonna go down and choose a black color. Okay. I'm gonna go to the line. Let's see if we can click edit there. And we're gonna change the color. Let's see it off the screen. No, wait, that is off the screen. Let's see if I can drag and drop it there. Okay. It's not letting me do that, but I'm just gonna click the black line there. Click apply. Okay. And again, I'm gonna take and put her name up here. Okay. And what it was doing is it was not letting me edit it's telling me to edit the link. I'm gonna click edit text. So it's not cooperating, y'all. I know I don't like it to cooperate, but let's see if I can do it. Okay. Okay. So there we are. And okay, so that's good for now. And what I'm gonna do is some of these sections I'm gonna probably just not have visible just yet, so we can create the landing page pretty quickly. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna click here. This is a video placeholder, so you can add the URL or ID if you have a YouTube video, which is really cool. So we don't have that right now, so I'm going to probably leave that section off. And what I'm going to do is this whole entire section right here, I'm going to go over to visibility, and I'm going to turn off. Let's see if it'll let me turn off all the sections. Some builders don't. Okay, so now it is absolutely hidden on everything. Okay. So now we don't see it there. All right. So next, the about me. We can add a new picture, a different picture here. And again, I just clicked and dragged it right in there. I'm going to select that file, and there we are. It should look pretty. Yep, it's a pretty good picture. Edit just a little. So here we are, and we have a picture there. And this right here is really cool because you can resize it just like, I mean, if you were using this by pointing and clicking your mouse, I'm literally resizing the photo. Okay. Okay. So, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just trying to like get into some of the elements right now. I'll come back in and I'll make some changes to this. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit this button. So I'm just going to set flight schedule as policy. Oh no, actually. So there we are with that. Great. Okay, awesome. Now I'll come back in and make edits to I'll add the link later. So as you can see, it says no link selected. All I gotta do is click in here and I can add whatever I need to add. Okay. So let's just say, like, if you have like Calendly or Acuity or something, you can add the scheduling link right into here. You can pop it right in, even if it's a link where you're taking a payment. Like you can have that. I know with Acuity, or lots of others. That's what I use a lot. You can just go in and pop it right in there. Boom, you're done. Okay. So let's see. This portion I'm probably just gonna do away with as well because this looks like a. Okay, this is an Instagram feed. So this actually probably really good to have. So we are, for this client, she more so uses Facebook, but I think we are on Instagram. Let me check really quick. So one of the things that I didn't do that I normally do try to do is I try to make sure that I have a plan. So of course, like I said, I didn't have that. I'm just going through the template and doing what I need to do. Okay. All right. So, okay, yeah. So we do have a good, pretty decent Instagram, and I know like some of the stuff is new. So I'm gonna go back over to our website builder, and let's see if we can connect to Instagram. I'm not gonna bore you with that part. I'll go in and I'll get connected and see if that works in just a little bit. And then the contact right there, I'll go in and make changes to that. Okay. We're not gonna have a map here. I know on her website, her other websites, we don't use maps. So I'm just gonna delete this. So I have it selected. I'm just gonna click the little button there, and I'm gonna click remove. Okay. So here with the contact form right here, that's built right in, I am going to take the name, email address, and we'll go from there. Let's see. So they have some things that you can actually just go ahead and pop in there, that you don't have to type the questions at all. So if it's like, okay, how did you find us? Right there, it's there. and it already has some follow found on Google, follow link from other site. Friend told me. Okay, so you can come in and make the changes if that's one of the drop downs or questions you want to have on your form. So, uh, okay. And if you want them to agree to the terms and conditions, boom, yes, there you are. We don't have that yet, so we're not gonna do that. Okay. And instead of submit, I know that's the action, but I like to change that. And I always say, why can't we just do coming soon page? But you need to go to that lesson. So URL after submit would it says no single links like that. Normally this would be like a thank you page. Thank you um your message has been submitted or whatever. And again, that's another place where you can utilize that real estate. All right, so I'm gonna go over here. You can come in and change the label styles, um, and the width and whatnot as well. You can go in and change this color to whatever you want to change it to. So let's click, and that color is pink. So I gotta graph the head code for the exact pink. Okay. All right. And we'll change that to there. Yep. So again, if you gather all this information ahead of time, it's easier to do it. All right. So that's pretty easy. Let me. Okay. I'm not doing that. Yeah, definitely not. I gotta definitely come in and make changes to that. The other thing that I want to show you to do is I'm gonna go ahead and put in the links for Facebook for the social media that we have here. Okay, so Facebook, and I'm gonna. Okay. And one of the things that I do want to point out in that URL, I make sure that I'm opening it in a new window. Okay. And the reason we do that is so that people can go there, but they're still in website just in case they need to be. All right. So um, we don't need this one. There, that. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to get things set up. As far as editing, excuse me, the different elements and whatnot. I apologize. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and kind of go through and customize a little bit more of this, and I will come back and show you what I have. So I have taken a little bit of time and gone through and made some changes to the page just to customize a little bit more, added like a little mini bio, um, updated the links and whatnot, added the connected to Instagram so you can see the Instagram feed, and then updated the contact information as well as some of the colors there that you will see. Now the last piece I'm going to do is just edit the menu. I took out the name because it was there twice. It was like her name and then her name again, and then I was like, yeah, we probably don't need that right away. So I'm gonna go up here to the menu, and it's actually clicking like on the different sections as I click it. So that's so cute, right? So I'm gonna go to edit menu. Well, when you right click and go edit menu, that is how you actually edit the items on the menu. So I was able to do that. But I want to go to the menu items and make sure that I have the color scheme that I want. So I'm gonna go to the colors that have that gray color. I want to actually do our purple color. I think that's the color we have on the website. So it kind of on her other website, so that kind of matches. Um, and then yep, so that looks great. I'm going to go to, let's see, I think that's it. Probably mess with the size of the spacing a lot too, but that is cool. All right, so let's see. That's pretty much it. Let's see if I could bring this out soon. Yeah, okay, doesn't really matter. All right, so what I want to do now, I also wanted to show you, I didn't really add any new elements. I do want to kind of just show you, what it looks like when you add an element, okay? So I'm going to go in right now and I'm going to, let's see, what can we add? Okay, I'm going to just add a button because most of the time we have something we want to click on and there, you can have a button, right? So actually I will do it, let's see, maybe right here. Oh, so we have the those buttons already. Um, I'll just add a new one here. So to add a new element, whichever one it is, I'm gonna just click it and you see it has little 6 dots there. You grab that and you just kind of you move it down exactly where you want it to be placed. Okay, and you kind of can see the highlight of where it's going to be placed. So if I want to put it there, I can drop the button right there. And you'll see you get kind of like you can kind of see which some different some different layouts of how it can look, right? So you got the center buttons and then you got a, so I'm just gonna click this one. All right, and right there, and then you go in and edit the different options of it. Okay, so very simple um, and straightforward. So that's really easy. And I also want to do, let's see. Um, okay, so I knew maybe you want to put like some events or something. So I'm gonna do. I actually have not added a new layout, so I'm gonna see if I can add a new layout here. Let's see. I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna put it right beneath here. I haven't looked at this yet, guys. So let's see. Okay, so the layout is just gonna be all right. So it's gonna be all the way across. So it's kind of like the blocks and columns, okay, of how you want what things can look like. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a full width. Okay. All right, and I added it right here. So I'm gonna actually put a gallery in here. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, perfect. All right, so I can choose what type of gallery I want to have. Let's see. Yep, they got a few options. I think I'm just gonna do just some thumbnails. That's probably easy. Pretty easy. All right, so I'm gonna click here on the gallery, and you can change the gallery types in here as well. Okay, so if you wanted to change it to a slideshow or something else, you could see it there. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go back to the gallery, and I am going to go to thumbnails. So that's their size. And so you can turn on and off captions. And we'll go in here. And I actually want to click here so I can actually change the photos out. So I'm gonna add some pictures. Let's see. I'm gonna do flyers. Okay, so I'm just adding a new folder here so that I can put them inside there, and it's pretty it stays kind of organized. You know, I have OCD tendencies. All right, so what do we have? Let's see. All right, so we do have. Right, so there's one. Find. Uh, and I'm just trying to find a couple so that it is, it doesn't look like blah. That's the worst thing is to have it in. It's not. It's like kind of just like there, just to fill up space. And right, so here we are with some different items there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click apply. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the other images out, those placeholders they had. And it's probably a good idea, just a suggestion, if you do like this type of gallery, to have it as an even number so it doesn't kind of look off. So let's see if I add the title. I am going to also go here. I am going to see if I can duplicate this here, duplicate it, and I'm gonna bring one of these up above there. I'm gonna add a little margin here. So I'm gonna go up to the side and try to add about 25. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna change the text here to there. Okay. All right, so let me go to the side. I want to make sure that okay, because what's happening is it's kind of I know it's cutting it off a little bit because I think. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I have that turned on. I want to see what it looks like once I bring it up, and we'll see what it looks like. All right. So we have that. It's ready, and let me go back into it because it looks just kind of like real off to me. Oh, okay. You know what? I was on the wrong page. I'm like, why isn't it working? I had the wrong element selected. I still had the title up here. All right. So on my thumbnail, I kind of want to see if there was an auto height and whatnot. Let me look at the gift. Yeah, different gallery type. Yeah, I kind of don't want that. If we go this way, no. Well, yeah, okay. So this would come out as a slideshow, and that one would have kind of like thumbnails. Yeah, I kind of think I still want to go with this for some reason. So, all right, so we'll keep this, and I'll have to play with it a little bit more to get it the way I want it. Let me see if I just do the width of 300 and the height. I'm trying to make it auto. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so I already see what's happening here. I'm gonna need to do them all the same type of orientation. Okay, so one way I can do that is I have two that are kind of portrait, and then I have two that are like landscape. So I'm gonna go here, and I am going to duplicate this. All right. So the I'm gonna have two here and two here. The two that have the same orientation. So here we go. See, this is extra lesson right here that you're getting now. All right, so I'm gonna go here. I'm going to make the width and the height probably. Let's see. We'll make it. Um. Hmm. Actually, let me go ahead and take out the images that I don't want to see. So the two square ones, I'm going to remove. I'm click apply, and then the height. I should be able to get maybe like a 3x4. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it that pretty much that same. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay, so this is pretty close to kind of what I want it to look like. Not quite. Okay, because I'm making it more square. Let's see. I want to do like 320. Okay. All right. So that's pretty close. Again, I probably need to go in and really um make an edit to that. All right. And let me go over here. I actually put it, and this title actually is just going with this one item. Now, if that was something that we wanted them to be able to purchase the book from that link, I could add the link right there, directly right there. And as a matter of fact, why don't I go ahead and do that? Why don't I? Let's see. Let me grab the link really quick. And here we are. So I'm going to pop in the website and open it. All right. And then I'm going to, for the vision casting, we have that as well. I just grab this one and open a new window. All right. I'm going to click apply there. Okay. So, okay. So I need to go back and add the titles because the titles are, or actually, let me see if I can just turn the titles off. Captions are okay. Captions. All right, so I do go back in here and grab the captions. Okay. So for this first one, this is the is yep. And then oops, I think I went off. Okay. And then this one is the vision listing. Either. And what I'm gonna do is I want to change the order of this. I want to just pop that one into the front. I want that one to show first. All right, then I'm going to come down to this second one here, and I am going to take out the two that are not square. Just leave the two that are square. And then I'm going to grab the link here. Let's see. Okay, open a new window. Now, if this was something that I had on the website where basically where I could like maybe like purchase something or go to another page on the actual website, I would leave that. I wouldn't open it and do that. That's just a little extra something for you. And this put here. And there we go. So I'm gonna change the color of this one as well. So the background is that. Oops, wrong, Erica, very wrong. The caption is that color, and it was on mouse hover only. Okay. All right, so now it looks a little bit more manageable there. And I'm gonna go to spacing, make sure it's good there. Okay. Resize that a little bit. You don't want all that white space there. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go here and save the draft. I'm not gonna publish it yet. And then we're going to preview and see what it's going to look like. Yay. Here we are. Okay, so this is a wide screen. This is kind of how it looks. Awesome, right? Okay, we hover over and it does pop up. Let's just see if it goes to, yep, it did open a new tab. I know you don't see that, but it did open. So I did go directly to her discussions with the diva recordings. And the about section is good. Okay, I'll probably change that hover color, maybe a pink. And the Instagram feed is awesome. And that looks pretty good. I'm gonna change this because I see the email address is cut off just because it's long, you know, it just is what it is. So I'm probably gonna just change that and stack it instead of having it side by side. So that looks good. Also down at the bottom, I did have the leave the copy right there. I took out that image. If you have a logo though, that would be a perfect place to swap that out. So I'm gonna look and see what it looks like on the phone. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so that right there, I'm definitely going to be looking into, because you always want it to still look good on mobile, because so many people are, listen, it's all about the mobile. Okay, so this is okay. Okay, and again, I just want to let you know, this may not be exactly how it's going to look on mobile. This is what we call a preview. So we call it a preview. Okay. You can't see how that's stacked. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make it look stacked like that. Okay. All right. So the picture is definitely cutting off. I definitely need to fix that. So that's something that I'm gonna go ahead and do. I'm gonna close the preview. And it looks pretty good. Let's see if I can find a different picture that kind of is a little more stretched. Yeah. It's kind of more banner-ish. That makes sense. Okay. And Thought I had an image already. Let's see. Okay, yep, I do. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this one in and we'll see if this one works a little better. And it should be that one. Select. Okay, I'm going to enter it. It's going to be auto. So I kind of want it full width, period. So okay, again, we're getting a little cutoff problem, but I think that's because we have the margins turned on it. I'm going to not scroll the background. I'm going to turn that part off. Even though it's really cool, it's still, yeah. Okay, so I think this is going to be a little bit better. And I'm going to go to this portion and I'm going to add a little bit more of a margin to it. Or to the padding. Okay. And I'm going to take this one because we weren't doing anything. Actually, I'm going to say now remember I did say about the hover color. We do want that to look good. Background color, the hover. Okay, that pink is good. Okay, awesome. This is the one we change. And let's see, let me put the link in there. And again, you probably can like just kind of go from color and oh, and I'm gonna stack the contact block here. All right, so pretty much just gonna take this one, contact with, and I'm gonna take this section. This might have gone like really nice over here to the side. No, it did not. Okay. And then I just need to take this one out. Look at this. And probably give us a little margin. Alright, so I'm gonna again save as a draft. And we're gonna preview it again. Just see what it looks like. And then this should be a lot better. Okay, so we got a lot of white space there that can be fixed. It's not the worst thing, because some people have it all crammed together. Okay, that looks a lot better. And let's just look at the phone. Okay, definitely got to make a few more changes to that top area. And maybe put a little margin on there, okay? So, excuse me, you've gotten a pretty good preview of how you can create a nice, like a really nice coming soon page. And the thing about, I'm saying coming soon because you want the coming soon to be functional. So that is why you put elements on there that you already have. If you don't have all this stuff yet, this client is already pretty established with a lot of her stuff. But but this website, this is a new website for her. Um, if you don't have all this, don't just say my site is coming soon. Go ahead and establish your social media. Say put your social media links on there so that people can go ahead and follow you on social media. Like just say, hey, for the site is being developed right now, but you can follow me on social media to see what's going on. Get specials if you have a product or a service that's available. If people can create consultations with you, all that good stuff. Put that on the coming soon page. So you don't have to, it does not have to be stagnant. Again, like you probably don't want to spend way too much time on it. This is more of a landing page. That's how we do a coming soon page that's functional. Because anytime someone visits your website, you want to make use of that time. You don't want to just waste it. Because 9 times out of 10, most people who don't know you, they're definitely they're most likely not just going to come back to your site and go, oh, let me just see if their website is up. Put a sign up form and say, hey, let us let we can notify you when the site is launched. Put that, and it'll give you 5% off your first purchase, whatever it is. Again, I love to teach, so hopefully this helped you. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. It's Erika Design Diva. Remember that you don't choose what happens to your life, but you do choose how you respond and react to everything. Until next time.